Hi, my name is Elaf. Today I explain about a sequence diagram. And this example, what means sequence diagram is a type of interaction diagram because it describes how and in what order a group of objects works together. These diagrams are used by software developers and business professionals to understand requirements for a new system or to document an extending process. This example shows how Facebook user could be authorization in a web application to allow access to her Facebook resource. Okay, we have four objects and user. Web browser application, Facebook authorization server, Facebook content server. When we to get Facebook resource, Facebook resource not owner but is acting on the Facebook user behalf to request to access resource by the Facebook user and hosted by the Facebook server, this Facebook server. And after this, web application should be registered by Facebook to have an application ID or other. When request to some protected Facebook resource is received. Web browser, okay, web browser um, web browser is redirected to Facebook authorization server. Okay, this authorization server with application ID, the URL. The user should be redirected back to the user to after authorization process. It's mean user back to the user, okay, after authorization process. User should be receives back request for a permission form. This if user authorization the application to get his or her data Facebook authorization server redirected back, okay, to the URL with authorization code. This after this, we have alternative. If a permission granted, okay, if web application obtain the access token, okay, this um, it can perform authorization request, okay, on behalf of that Facebook user by include the access token in the Facebook graphic API request. If you want to access Facebook user protected resource, its back message user protected user resource to the user, okay? First step to the application and web browser and to the user. Else, if you don't have authorization, web application, Facebook redirected request to the URL, okay, specific before and add the error reason parameter to notify the web application that authorization request was denied. If don't have authorization, will be a bug message FB resource not available to the user. Thank you for listening.